Some major shifts in key battleground states overnight, pushing Joe Biden into the lead over President Trump in this race for the White House. ABC's Alex Perche is following the latest developments for us from Washington.
Tonight, millions of eyes will be on Wilmington, Delaware. A Biden campaign official telling ABC News the former vice president is expected to speak. A senior advisor telling ABC we should expect a similar event to the one they were planning election night. Overnight, vote totals in key states boosting their confidence and chances of victory. Joe Biden taking a slim lead in Georgia, now up by more than 1,500 votes, but with several thousand more ballots left to count. Biden getting his biggest boost from Clayton County, an area long represented by the late Georgia Congressman John Lewis, a fierce critic of President Trump. The president still alleging foul play, but offering no evidence.
The election apparatus in Georgia is run by Democrats.
Not true. Georgia Secretary of State oversees elections.
Obviously, the Secretary of Raffensperger is a Republican. I'm a Republican. The job of elections directors in this office is to count every legal vote.
While winning Georgia would be good for the Biden campaign, winning Pennsylvania would put Biden over the 270 electoral college threshold to become president-elect. Overnight, he took a lead in the Keystone State, which has only grown since. And there are still tens of thousands left to count, including in Democratic-leaning Philadelphia County.
While some, including the president, continue to spew baseless claims of fraud, claims for which his team has not produced one iota of evidence, what we have seen here in Philadelphia is democracy, pure and simple.
Former Vice President Joe Biden and his campaign becoming increasingly confident as their vote margin grows, and he has several paths to win. President Trump's options to win the White House becoming more difficult. Biden preparing to address the American people tonight after days of calling for calm.
Democracy is sometimes messy. It sometimes requires a little patience as well.
Senator Kamala Harris is also expected to deliver remarks tonight. A source telling ABC News that while they are not declaring victory, there is a sense of "we did it" in the campaign. Alex Perche, ABC News, the White House.